understanding about our destinies with God and how profound we are as women. Oh, we're so profound. We're so wonderful. We're so beautiful. We're all of that. Now, I should have got a whole bunch of amen. I got one. Hey, where's my amen? Thank you for the amen corner over there. I should have got a whole bunch of, I know that's right. I should have got something. We are absolutely beautiful creatures that the Lord have made, and he made us with such care, and he created us with such a mind of softness and care because of what we're able to do, because of what we're able to be in the earth. We know that, we are at a major historical part in our nation to have a black man and then a woman running for president at the same time. It's huge. It's large. Somebody made a comment to me and said, I would prefer, this is someone's comment, that they said the pain that the nation is suffering, we're trying to be numb, because if we really took our time to comprehend what our country have gone through in the past 8 years, the devastations of 9/11 and then Katrina, and then now we have lost over 4,000 young men and women at war, gas prices at $4, the housing market on a downslope that they have never witnessed. If we allowed ourselves to consume everything that's going on, it could almost paralyze us. So someone made a comment and said, the thing that I would appreciate about having a woman in office is because the nation needs to be healed. And by nature, God have made us nurturers. The true definition of mother is a sustainer of life. She sustains life. And this was the whole essence, this was the whole purpose of our being, is that we became the nurturers and the softness of the earth, that we could be the conscious to the man that you're a little too hard, and we need to soften the blow a little right here. Are y'all feeling me? Those of us that was raised with parents, a mother and a father, and when that daddy can come down hard, sometimes you needed mama to say, you need to lighten up on Junior just a little bit. Y'all feeling me? Y'all feeling me? It take a mother to explain to a father, I know she's acting that way, but honey, she's a girl, and you got to soften just a little bit, honey. And because that was the way that God intended us to be, because we are carriers of life. We are carriers of good things. That's why, pregnant women get so much extra attention. I don't care if she's a crackhead on the street. It's something about when you see a pregnant woman. You're just a little more sensitive. And do you want to sit here? I'll give up my seat. Let her eat, honey. She'll get her off her feet. You're just a little more sensitive because you're carrying life. Isn't that something? And the most hateful people of the world, the Hitlers of the world, the most hateful people of the world still needed women to bring forth life. You can't just replace us because you need us. And if we're not here, life can't come forth no more. Because we carry life. And so the enemy, in understanding how intricate our assignment is, and understanding how strong it is, because you do understand that because we're carrying life, we're carrying destiny. And if you cut off my life, you have cut off destiny. We're powerful, we're profound. And so the enemy have come in, and he's crept in, and he have abused our women, and he have rejected our women, and we have been torn down and downtrodden, and have seen as now the younger generation, these beautiful, 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 beautiful young girls who don't realize the value of their femininity, that don't even recognize the elegance of their femininity, because they'd rather be called a B or a WHORE. And y'all working with me? And so it's the enemy to deteriorate her. This thing, what's this thing? If I do it now, something, this teenage thing to prevent ovarian cancer or something. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And telling your child mothers to take your daughters to have this thing. Well, that's assuming they're going to even have sex ahead of time. Y'all don't like me. Listen, I don't mean no harm, and this isn't a political stand, but I don't trust the government in none of my business. I don't trust your little test. For all I know, you'll lock up the wound of black kids and open up of the rest. I know, I just had to put that out there. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. And so the enemy wants to stop, and the enemy wants to damage us enough emotionally, until we lose purpose. We lose destiny. Nobody can take abuse of no level but so much. You're going to either give in to it and believe it, or become bitter and retaliate. And either way, it's taken me out of my purpose. And so with all of this, and with all of this that the enemy's tactics have done, with all of this, unfortunately, it's overflowed in the church. So the one place that they used to tell young men, if you want a good woman, go to the church house, no longer holds the validity that it used to hold. The reason why they said that is because women of the church were taught to be women. Women of the church were taught I would never call it duty, but I will hold the pride in the responsibility. Amen. They had pride in the responsibility of being a woman. Now, some of the things that we're going to deal with, you're going to scratch and you ain't itching. But all I'm going to ask is that you stay and hear the end of the matter, because it's going to get better. I ask that you remember that I'm a woman and I'm on your side. And that I totally understand. But if we as women of God don't allow God to come into our hearts to talk to us about our destinies and purposes with Him, then we'll continue to be in the rat race of the world. I covet no woman of the world. If I really had to tell you the truth, there's not a woman on this earth I covet, period. Because I'm 100% secure and comfortable in what He's asked me to be. I have fallen in love with a woman that He's asked me to be. And so when the women of God, see, you have to be able to see God as your true Alpha and Omega. So there is no pain or shame of my past that I can't turn around and look at and say, I did it, but he was there. I did it. That was me. You don't have to blot out my face. I did it. He forgave me. He restored me. Look at